Oh, I was muted the whole time. What the heck? Well, thank you for pointing that out. I thought I unmuted it. Oh my God. Half an hour, over half an hour of me being silent. But I did play background music. It's fine, I'm only live. I guess that's a good thing about having viewers on your live stream. They can point out if things are going wrong. Anyway, I wasn't really talking about anything too much. But yeah, just working on this mask, getting to where I can almost start laying down some paint. One thing I did mention while I was muted, I printed this out, Odin's pattern at 78%, in case you need to make one that small. And the size of my strips here, this is 8mm on the bottom, and then 2 7s, and I'm doing 2 6s right now. And then the last bit up here will be 5mm. I think that sizing will work, is working just fine. Alright, so now I got last bit here. I'm actually using some of the scrap pieces I got from the bottom pieces. I just need to cut those 5mm. I've only seen even number sizes in the US 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10mm. Yes, that's true. That is true. But, go. It's actually a lot of variety in the sizes. So we're able to craft and cosplay so well here in the States. They do make 5mm foam though. I have some. See, that's 6. That's 6 or 5. I do have some 5mm craft foam. That's pretty common. And just comes in stacks of I think 9 by 12. 1mm foam. I have some right here. Oh, I lost my camera. Am I back? Jeez, what was that about? Let me do some check here. Okay. Why is my stuff not working? I accidentally kept myself muted. Now my camera shut off on me. Just work. Anyway, as I was saying, I have some 1mm here. This is self-adhesive craft foam. It has a self-adhesive. That's why it has a paper backing. So it's kind of like sticker. But they make this as well. I didn't use this too much. Um, it's obviously good for like detail pieces. I used a little bit of this on my Gundam. I think on the ankle guard detail, it just has a border around it, and I use this on it. But yeah, if you need some finer detail, and I know 2mm can be thicker, then yeah, I would suggest 1mm foam. I don't know if it comes if it all comes self-adhesive. I just got that kind because I'm gonna be sticking it to things anyway. So I like to use 1mm for gloves. Yeah, I can see that working. Also, since you're here, it's a Gundam. Did my feed just go blank when that happened? So I want to know what happens when that happens. Because on my end, it just shows my feed and I'm paused. I want to know what it looks like as a viewer. Okay, it did go black. Alright, I am done with the mouth detail, the center grill. This actually fits me really well. I thought for me I would do 80% his size, but this is 78 and it fits really well. So it should fit my friend a lot better. Her face is a bit smaller than mine, but should be fine. At least she'll get her Mortal Kombat fix. I've thought about like making a Gundam mask, but then one, not too many people in the States know Gundam, and two, the red chin is awkward when, in your mind you don't know or you think that no one really knows what Gundam is, and that red chin just looks like a big freaking tongue sticking out. Otherwise, a Gundam mask would be cool. All right. So that's the mask. I need to do a little bit of cleanup on here. Now I notice in my I rewatch my streams. When I use this, I don't. It just goes quiet, which is awesome. It means my noise suppression is working. I need to change my bit. This one. If you make a predator mask, I'll buy the templates off you. That one's organic, which can or can't be difficult, depending on who you are. I think it's challenging, but I don't know. Actually, I'm wrong. Um, I was thinking more of his face for some reason. Oh, you did mean his face. Okay, yeah, then that'll be difficult. That'll be challenging. I remember in Odin's past live streams that he would have some people asking about not necessarily him making a predator mask, but how to go about it. I forget what ideas he had. But he did make um he did make a well, it's a helmet, but it has a mask as well. Let me see here. He did make a skiff guard helmet from Return of the Jedi. you know, that organic one with the, I don't know what you call it, horns or teeth or whatever sticking out of it. He did make that, which kind of reminds me of a predator's face. Alright, so should I close that off? That's fine. So I did a little bit of cleanup. Probably looks the same to you. It turned out great. It looks good on camera, so that's all that matters, right? Like with my death scythe, I know there's flaws here and there. I mean, I did my best to try to make things um, look good, I guess. But it looks good on camera and in pictures, and that's all that matters. Because that's how most people will see it, is, you know, pictures and video that they take of it and they post. So I mean, if you actually come by and see it in person, you'll probably spend what, a few minutes, and then that's it. Whereas, you know, you got pictures here and there and everywhere of it, and that's what you'll be mostly looking at anyway. Being able to breathe through it will be nice too. Let me look at his face. Well, the mouth does stick out a ways, and if, you know, whatever detail you're gonna have for the mouth, the teeth or whatever. Um, and then as you're painting it, you know, it'll get darker as you go deeper into the mouth, and that can be open. Maybe put some kind of black screen or whatever inside, so then you just have, you know, a nice, good size air hole, so you can breathe out of it. I forget who the actor was who played Predator, um who wore the suit and all that, but super nice guy playing this monstrous looking character. Okay, I think I'm good for cleanup. Um, I am using light colored foam other than the center strip here. I used some floor mat foam, so it's a dark gray. And this needs to be yellow. I think I'll go ahead and paint most of it white anyway, so I can lay down some yellow. I don't know why yellow is a difficult paint color to apply. I don't know, but white is easy to apply regardless of your base color. I guess that's nice. At least we have that, I guess. Kevin Peter Hall, yeah. Remember watching the old video on him. I think they were at location. They were just talking or interviewing him. But yeah, I just find that funny. Super nice guy playing the Predator. He was a big guy too, I believe. Okay. Some white. Got my water. What brushes can I use here? Probably this one. And maybe the other one. This one? No. To be careful not to get paint on the screen part. Red and yellow both pretty difficult. Both require light base and multiple coats. Yeah, like on my dead scythe, pretty much. Let's see, the chest vents and then the shoulder trim. Those are yellow, and I had to apply a white base for those. I remember that. Yeah. And then at least 3 coats of the yellow just to get it nice and even. I didn't have some of the stuff I have today, such as I have a better airbrush now. If I had that back then, I would have probably airbrushed it all, and that would have given me nice even coats as opposed to or compared to brushing, hand brushing. I can't airbrush this because it has the mesh in there. But yeah, I do remember when I would build model kits, and that includes Gunpla. The yellow was a bitch. I am using Plaid FX paints. They're smooth satin. It's my favorite paint to use on foam. Actually found myself rewatching Gundam Wing again. It's just nothing but corruption in that story. Let me see if I can throw in another song. Just to do so. Let's see, where's my folder? This one's called a Melancholist. That Fox, for some reason my phone has decided to lag, so I switched to my other account on another device. It still hits a Gundam here. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you sticking around. I know it's a boring stream right now. I'm just painting. Not saying much. But I appreciate you sticking around. And yes, I understand. I hate when devices end up doing whatever they want on their own. It frustrates me. Just be on the computer, all of a sudden it just wants to use so much RAM for no reason. Like, what are you doing? And it just slows everything down. And it feels like I have Windows 95 again. Trying to find a good place to hold this as I'm painting it. It's kind of difficult. There's not too much back there that I can pinch my fingers on. Can you just hot glue a popsicle stick to the back? Probably. But let's see, my hot glue gun is in the house. Um, and I'm a stubborn ass, so I find ways to hold it even though I'll complain about it. Let's see. I'll throw another song in here. This one's called Thrushin'. It's a fun time song. It's what it sounds like to me. Sounds a bit like the Rude Sandstorm intro. I know that was loud enough to hear. That's my acetone tin. Just likes to do that when there's enough temperature change in the shed. And it's gotten louder over time, I don't know. But yeah, it makes me jump every time. It's just sudden. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm also into Eurobeat as well. Although I'm not into every Eurobeat artist. But I did attempt to make an A beat C song. That's the Eurobeat formula. A beat C. So pull that up. It's just called Eurobeat Trial. Do I even have it in here? I do. Okay. So here's my attempt at Eurobeat. It doesn't have any lyrics, but I tried to follow the A beat C formula. You can just imagine yourself drifting around corners while listening to it. So I've got a good coat of white on here. I think I do want it weathered. Make it look better weathered. It's supposed to be nice and yellow. I'll see how that goes with it. So that's now all white. It's just all blown out by my light on camera. And my camera light's still on. Good. So that was Eurobeat trial. So I'm just waiting for that to dry. Let's see. I'll throw another one up. Now this one, it's called Targeted. I was listening. Not listening. I was watching an episode of UFO Files, and I was listening to some of the background music they had while the guys were talking, and something caught my attention in terms of what I was hearing, and this is what I got from it. I think it sounds pretty cool. I'm still here just templating an alien's motion tracker from foam. Oh, nice. That's cool. Be cool if you can actually make it detect something. Or will yours have a whole mess of dots on the screen? Meaning you're screwed. Like, what? There's more than one of these roaming about. That's cool, though. Anyway, here is Targeted. You release your music somewhere or sell it? I don't. I used to have a channel where I just posted them up, but that got deleted for some reason. I'm trying to include an MP4 player, nice, into the prop. That's cool. I'm just looking at the eyes on my Gundam head. I was thinking of making the eyes light up somehow. I see people doing that a lot. I don't know how they see through it. But every time I try to do something like that, I can't see through it. I'm not sure what kind of methods they're using. I know like the LEDs probably aren't that bright, and they shine on, I don't know, either side of the eye or something like that. I did cut out the same eyes, the same eyepieces out of some green acrylic I have here. And even when I try looking through it, it's not very clear. Like if it'll be lit up, I'd be pretty blind. So it would be cool if I could get them to light up, but I actually really do like my method for the eyes. Odin and Joe, well, Odin mentioned that him and Joe were looking at this and thinking of redoing their head, the head for their Gundam. Like, really? Want to go that far? I mean, that's up to you. That'd be cool, but yeah. Their eyes light up. Mine don't, but it's fine. I do like the new chin, though. It's a nice big blocky chin now. And the face has a more of the cavity where the chin comes out of. Because before, I just stuck the chin right onto the face, and that's how it was for 2 years. I finally decided to redo it, and I'm glad I did. It looks a lot better. I'm using kneeling pad foam for it. From Harbor Freight, just this stuff. Just solid foam. This is 1.25 inches thick or so. This is also what the feet are made of, which is why it's lightweight. But yeah, I was able to easily just cut the chin out from the block of foam. So looks good on camera. That's the thing with Gundams, though, especially the ones that have the typical red chin. You know, there's a big tongue sticking out. Because the Death Scythe, this is only one of 3 parts of the Death Scythe that are red. The other part is the top of the Buster Shield, which is red, and then the V on the codpiece, that's red. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the face comes off. How's that? That looks mean. That's crazy looking. I can get it straight. That's cool. Can I wear that? Imagine what it would look like with predator mandibles. Oh yeah. Checking to see if I have paint on my face, because it's still kind of wet. I'll just wear this wig. My Vegeta hair. I'll probably do another coat of white over some areas, mainly the surface parts. I think I came up with a new mashup, Predator Gundam. You know, it'd be cool too. Well, I don't know how it would work. If it depends on the size of how you make the helmet, but if you make the full helmet that just looks like any Gundam, and you make the face piece removable, and then you have the Predator face underneath it. It'll be like a surprise. Yeah, mashups can be fun. I cannot wear this with my Gundam suit because the chin is too low, and then on the body, the collar is too high, so they kind of touch. Otherwise, I would wear this with the Dead Scythe. Yes, this Vegeta wig is just made out of foam. I made it last year for SAC Anime Summer, which was September last year. And it's all foam. It's just old school Vegeta, pre Super Saiyan, pretty much when he first came to Earth. It's very dusty. This was a bit tricky, but not too bad to make. Not compared to Odin's Super Saiyan wig, which I thought I was gonna do, or gonna have to do, but your crouch goes over 9,000. Impossible. But yeah, what I did for this one, I made a skull cap. Not this. This is a beanie, but I made a skull cap. I actually made it in the shape of the hairline here. You kind of see the skull cap inside there. So I made that first, and then I made this big old block of hair right here first, and positioned it onto the skull cap where I thought it would, um, be, because all the Vegeta references I see of his hair, he has this one big block of hair all the time. So I did that first, and then I started just surrounding it strategically with spikes and blocks of hair. These ones back here, this is also kneeling pad foam. It's just solid. It was a lot easier to do that, to just carve the spike out of solid foam, as opposed to making a box with 4 panels. So yeah, it wasn't too bad of a build, and it's organic, so it doesn't matter how even it looks. As you can see, it's not even back there, and that's fine because it's hair. Even on the front, there's asymmetry, as you can see. And then I just went to town with my sanding drum and Just grinded out all the hairlines on it. You can see. Yeah, that's my Vegeta wig. This took longer to do. I could probably whip one of these out a lot faster now. But I'm really happy with this overall. The only strange thing about this, for some dumb reason, I decided to use 2mm foam right here. I don't know why I did that, but it works fine. It's held together just fine. It is a grip point for both holding this and for getting it on my head. So, but it's lasted. I'm very proud of it. I had to skin over it a good amount with Alex Flexible Spackle, because I really wanted to improve the finish on it. I did that with a number of the pieces because my finishing just sucked. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. I'm just really like stoked still with how much it looks like the thing. Looks like the Gundam. And that's because I'm picky. I want it to look like the damn thing. As opposed to just making it resemble it. You know, it depends on how well you're able to translate your source material into your crafting skill to make what you want to make. I'm familiar with Alex preferred over Quick Seal. Yeah, now I like gap filler. I think I forget if Odin had a video on gap filler. I want to say yes. Not a video per se, maybe, but I want to say he also did a live stream on it, or he brought it up on the live stream. Let me get one more coat on this. I think that's dry-ish enough. Evil Ted did. Oh, okay. But I do think Odin did reference gap filler before at some point. Odin did convince me on rapid fill and fine finish earlier prop monkey stuff. Oh, okay. There is one thing that um Adam Savage sold me on. And I'll show that in a bit after I get this coat finished. I forget what he was doing in the episode, but he was working with wood. I don't know if he was making something for shop organization, but he sold me, Adam Savage, sold me on getting one of these. This is a Ryoba, a Japanese wood cutting saw. He loves these. Adam loves these saws. Um, and I understand why now. Your typical saw cuts on a pull, on a push, you know? These cut on a pull action. And that simple change alone increases your control and precision just like that when using a handsaw. Um, because when you're pushing, you have there's a chance you'll be dealing with the blade wobble as you're cutting your piece. Whereas when you're pulling, you never get that because you're pulling it. But yeah, I've used this a lot actually on projects and I love it. I use this saw to carve out my Gundam feet out of layers of this kneeling pad foam. Cuts it like butter, obviously, because this is meant for wood. But yeah, Adam Savage sold me on getting these this kind of saw. Um, yeah, I redid my master closet and bathroom, cutting out um, boards for shelves and whatnot using this, and it looks great. You can be very precise with this. The precision and control that you have when using these kinds of saws is really nice. What I do is I start because it has two blades here. It's got a fine cut blade and then a rip blade, which has bigger teeth. So you can see show you the teeth there. It doesn't show that well, but maybe there. You can see the fine tooth and then the rip side. Now, if you get one of these and you want to use it on foam, like if you have to cut thick stacks of foam, if you're gonna make, I don't know, big feet like I did, you can use the fine tooth. Or I suggest just using the fine tooth. You don't need the rip side. You're cutting foam, so and it doesn't It doesn't mar it up too bad. Do I have a scrap piece? Yeah. So let me cut a little bit. It is messy, but let me cut some of this off just to demonstrate. Shaking everything. Okay. It looks like that. There's some marking, but this is easily sandable, especially if you have a power sander. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it cuts through foam very easily. It is messy though. I got little foam bits everywhere now. Right next to my painted piece. Smart, Dan. None got on it. That's good. While we're on the topic of recommended cutters, I gotta mention the bevel cutter. Slot an exacto handle in it, and you get adjustable bevels 90 to 20 degrees. Okay, I've heard of that, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard of that tool. I forget where I've seen that, or where I've heard it mentioned though. But yeah, that's a good one too. I just eyeball it and then I clean it up on my sand. All right. So I got a couple coats of white on here. I'm just gonna let that set, and then I'll be ready for yellow. Let me find. I think I have my yellow here. Oh yeah, I see. I know Odin sponged his yellow after brushing it. I just want to brush it. Probably take at least 2, maybe 3 coats. Have enough. Yeah, the death side doesn't have too much yellow. Well, it actually has a good amount of yellow. I'd say it doesn't have a lot of yellow, but then the trim, like around along the shoulders, is like 1.5 inches thick, and a long distance. So this is roughly a quarter full, because it takes coats with yellow. So why do they make yellow? Why is yellow hard to paint? Alright, so I got the mask fully assembled, other than straps. Probably just be stealing straps off of a mask. That's fine. Now I'll have to determine where to put them and how much tension it should have. I think if it's tight, ish on me, then it'll be fine for my friend because I said she has a kind of a smaller face and head than me. So I think that'll work out fine. And that's not bad for eyeballing the grill center grill parts there. That's how well my eyes work. Not perfect. This side is better, I think, a bit than this. Well, both sides have an unevenness. I can see it now, but it's fine. That's why it's handmade, hand built. Handmade stuff has charm rather than, you know, machine putting it together. So anyway, that's as far as I'm gonna get right now on this stream. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, It's a Gundam / Bad Fox, because you're the same guy. Thanks for sticking it out with me on my stream. I know this one was boring other than playing my music. I may create another account and to throw my music out there. We'll see. And I may be I talked about doing some more music, getting back into it. I might. It depends on my creative flow. So yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, thank you for joining me on the stream. Sorry the first half hour was silent because I had my mic muted. Can't believe that, but that happens. It's fine. You know, we're all human, making these errors. My mic was muted just now. I did it on purpose. Anyway, no problem. It was fun. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad it was. I'm not, I don't find myself that entertaining. I can or can try to be, but, you know, humble pie is a part of my everyday diet. That one, yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And it might just be one more, because it's just going to be painting and finishing on this mask. Just finishing it up, and yeah, that'll be it. Be done with this stream series, I guess. This build and chat. I like the build and chat. I caught it at the 31-minute mark anyway. Well, I do appreciate that you hopped on, that someone hopped on to let me know, hey, I can't hear you. I clicked it. I might have clicked the wrong one because I got different things here on my audio mixer window. But I do see my mic now. All right. Again, thanks for joining my stream. I'll see you on the next one. I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. It's never really scheduled. All right. See you later.